Hey Adventure Kids, it is so great to see you this morning, and we are continuing our theme on giving selflessly.
Hey Pastor Steve, did I miss the Bible story?
No, you're just in time. In fact, we're going to hear a story about buried treasure.
That sounds exciting. Does it have to do with pirates? Pirates love treasure and I love pirates. Hey there, you landlubber. Give me all your gold or you'll be walking me plank, you scallywag.
Well, actually, Pascal, it's not about pirates. It is about a man who, when he found treasure, did something very surprising. And our Bible point today is that Jesus is a treasure worth more than anything else we have.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. I love story time.
Me too. Let's jump right into our Bible story. One day, Jesus was telling people about God's kingdom.
God's kingdom is wherever God is king. It's wherever God is in charge. It's where He fills your heart up with His forever happiness and you stop running away from Him and you love Him.
But sometimes people couldn't understand things very well. So Jesus helped them by telling them stories called parables. Jesus said,
God's kingdom is like a hidden treasure.
and then He told them this story. Once upon a time, there was a man working in a field, digging. So there he is digging, but what he doesn't know is that in that field, there is buried treasure. So dig, 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 clink, clank, clonk. Uh-oh, his shovel bumps into something hard. Hello? What's this? He picks it up, dusts it off. It's a chest. It's rusted and locked, but he pries it open. What he sees inside takes his breath away. Beautiful, glittering, gleaming, twinkling, sparkling, precious jewels. It's a treasure chest. He wants that treasure. He needs to get that treasure. He must have that treasure somehow, even if he has to sell everything he has so he can pay for it.
I heard a story about a broken pencil. I would tell you, but it's pointless. Hilarious! Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be bagels! That there was funny. Before I told Chokes, I had a job at a calendar factory. I was fired because I took a couple days off. Albert out. Peace!
He wants that treasure. He needs to get that treasure. He must have that treasure somehow, even if he has to sell everything he has so he can pay for it. He quickly buries the treasure again, runs home, and sells everything he has. He has the money for the sale and goes and buys that field. Now he owns the field and the treasure that's buried in it. He runs back and digs up the treasure again. Jesus said,
Coming home to God is as wonderful as finding a treasure. You might have to dig before you find it. You might have to look before you see it. You might even have to give up everything you have to get it. But being where God is, being in His kingdom, that's more important than anything in the world. It's worth anything you have to give up. Because God is the real treasure.
God has a treasure too, of course. A treasure that was lost long, long ago. What was God's treasure? His most important thing? The thing God loved best in all the world? God's treasure was His children. It was why Jesus had come into the world, to find God's treasure and pay the price to win them back. And Jesus would do it, even if it cost him everything he had. And that's our story.
Oh, I get it. The man knew that the treasure was worth more than anything he had, so he sold everything so he could get the treasure. And Jesus is worth more than anything we have, and we can put him first in our lives.
That's right, Pascal. That's our Bible point. Jesus is a treasure worth more than anything else we have. And it sounds like a great idea to put him first in our lives.
Shiver me timbers! That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
All right, Pascal, sounds great. Have an adventurous week.
Hey Adventure Kids, this is the part of the show where you send in your questions to me, Jake, and I answer them. So let me grab my mailbag. Hey Jake, what ways can I give even if I'm little? By Walker. Well Walker, that is an amazing question. There are 3 ways that you can give. You can give by what you do, you can give by what you have, and you can give by what you say. Let's talk about the first one, giving by what you do. You can give to others by doing chores, by helping with a project, or even just spending time with someone. Those are all things you do. The next thing is giving from what you have. And that's simply just sharing your money or stuff you have for others. The last way you can give is from what you say. You can give a lot to other people just with some kind words. So let's review the ways you can give. With what you do, with what you have, and with what you say. And guess what? Those are the same for big people and little people. Great question, Walker. Hi Jake, can you beat Pastor Steve in arm wrestling? From Brody and Izzy. Well, I'll be really lucky if I can. Let's find that out.
Thank you, Brody and Izzy. I love you guys.
So remember, if you have a question for me, Jake, just go to the website takeawaywithjake.com and I'll be happy to answer your questions right here on the show.